Well, winter has officially struck, so I tried to find a couple cars to sell for the winter. The first one I grabbed was this, I think it's a 14 Ford Escape. It's kind of a base model, but it has a backup camera, it's all-wheel drive, and it came with some Bridgestone snow tires, so that was a bonus. This one came from Copart. They said hail damage, which it's not terrible. You're kind of hard pressed to find any, but there's definitely some if you really look at it. Oh, there's one right there. Maybe you can see that. Anyway, it's not bad, but I swear every time I buy a hail car, it's always other stuff. For example, this you could not see in the pictures. This bumper has popped out a little bit. It appears to have a dent right there. So I don't know if that just needs pushed back in. Oops. Maybe. I don't know. But the main one was I kept getting a check engine light for, was it Overboost? Yeah. So a quick Google search led me to grabbing this guy. Here's the part number on it. It's the boost solenoid, which they claim goes bad on these quite often. And as you can see, it's fairly straightforward. You have one electrical connection, and then 3 vacuum lines. Seems pretty common. Like I said, I watched a couple videos, and I guess you go in through or under here, under tray, plus through here. So I'm going to pull this tire and wheel off. I don't even know if the under tray was on this, to be honest. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I did an oil change on it already. It said it was due for one, so I did it. But let me pull this wheel off, and we can get in here and see if we can find that. I guess it's, what were they talking about? Going in on the left and right side of the strut, one guy said, so might have to pull both, or maybe that's just one piece. Yeah. But let me pull this wheel. Okay, so all I did was jack the front end, or this corner up on the passenger side front. I pulled the tire off, and I see it already. So if you look in right here, if it'll focus on it. Will it not focus on it? Oh, there it goes. That's it right there. So we have this one vacuum tube. Come on. That goes right there. Wish it would stay focused. And then you can see this other one that leads up somewhere else. But we're gonna get in here and get that off. That's it right there. So they can touch it. That guy. That is what we're after. Oh, my Lanta. Right there. So, grab some needle nose pliers, and I'm gonna grab some 90 needle nose. So you gotta take that one off right there, that vacuum line, and then that vacuum line. Then there's one I can't quite see right now. I think it goes up to the turbo elbow, but I'm gonna see if I can get a decent video of it and then get it replaced. Now I see what he was saying in the video I watched, where we were looking at it through this right side, which it's right there. But if you come through the left side, you can even get an even better view of it in there. Right there. With that blue line, vacuum line is connected, that's our solenoid we're going after. So it's kind of hard to see, and I haven't found a good way to film it yet, but that's what we're going for. Okay, so the first one I got, I went in right here with some straight needle nose and grabbed that from right there, and that's the little vacuum nipple that it came off of, and that's one. Now we got to get the other two, and I got to figure out where they're at before I can get them. All right, for the second one, which connects right to the wastegate, I came in behind the wheel. I put my light up. Maybe. It goes right up to that wastegate right there. Hard to see, but it's disconnected. And that's the one that it goes to. There's that little nipple that comes off that wastegate. See if we can point at it. Right there. And what I did was I just actually pulled on the vacuum tube and it came off. It was a hard time getting pliers up in there, which is why that clamp's still at the end of it. Now our last one is this one right here, which is easy to get to. And then we have to unhook this right here. I don't know how to do that yet. This is a push on this plug. You push down on the top right here like that and then pull away. Comes off. And it's out. Now I don't understand the concept behind this, but I think it was just kind of held in because I wiggle it back and forth, up and down, and it slowly came off and popped. Out she went. Now, time to put the new one on. And just like that, back together. That was fairly simple. So for this one, I just used I don't know if I can get it focused. This pair of straight nose pliers coming in from right here. And that was able to get me onto those. For this one, I came in through this side. Hard to see it, but it's right there. And I got those with a 90 coming up through the bottom. And then that wastegate one that's up here. Let's see if I can find it. So much crap in the way. That one. I actually slipped that clamp down to the end of the hose and the whole thing just slid on. Thankfully, because it's really hard to get anything up there. But it is on, it's past the little lip, so it shouldn't come off. That piece slid right onto that bracket. And so we can zoom out. I think that's it. I had to pop this off, which ended up breaking. But I didn't use that much, but pulling that back helps. And that's about it. So, in theory, we should be able to slap this wheel back on it, throw this thing in the trash, and hopefully we have boost all the time. Because the issue I was having with this was it would get into boost, and apparently too much boost, kick on the light, and then it's driving like there's no boost at all. So it got like an overboost code, and then kind of went limp mode, and bypassing all the boost. So, hopefully that'll fix it. What's that? Pine needle. Okay, but that's the repair for this. And I'm going to take it for a drive. And if all checks out, could be done. And when the title gets here, it can be ready to sell. But, let's go for a drive. Well, so far so good. I have got on the throttle a little bit. Usually it'll kick into the limp mode by now, but it hasn't. But, I mean, it definitely feels like it's got boost. It's no speed demon, but it's a lot faster with boost than without, that's for sure. Well, I think everything's good. We got boost. We have no check engine light. We're not in that kind of weird limp mode it would go into. So I think we're gonna call that a win. Stay tuned, I'll put some more videos up. I just got two wrecked Buicks to fix up. Both have pretty much the same damage, but as far as this video, that'll be the end of it. Thanks for watching.